Hello, my name is Sean Walcott, the Director of Household Stability with United Way of Weld County. In my work, I strive to improve Weld County's current homelessness response system for our unhoused neighbors, with the goal of effectively connecting people to permanent housing in order to end homelessness in Weld County. Today we are going to discuss the connection between trauma and homelessness and the impacts of stigma, stereotypes, and bias on the quality of healthcare that people experiencing homelessness receive. Let's begin with a trip to our local hospital. One of the most vital pieces of the homelessness response system is the healthcare system. People experiencing homelessness often face a variety of severe chronic, physical, and mental health conditions. Hospitals, clinics, and pharmacies play an important role in supporting this very vulnerable population. Healthcare workers are charged with providing care for their unhoused patients. However, the current culture of stereotypes and stigmatization about unhoused people can impact the quality of care that these individuals receive. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, take Mike for example. Mike has been experiencing homelessness for the past 10 years, and today, Mike has come to the hospital because he's suffering from chest pains. Unfortunately, Mike exits the hospital almost as quickly as he entered, a 5-minute visit at most. So, what exactly? In short, Mike's experience is an example of how stigma and stereotypes create a system of discrimination against people experiencing homelessness. The hospital staff saw Mike's dirty clothes and heard his slurred speech and assumed Mike was using drugs. Mike's presence made staff uncomfortable, and some staff even feared Mike, as they had seen a recent news story about someone getting attacked at a local shelter. Mike was confronted by hospital security, and after 5 minutes of unsuccessfully trying to explain his chest pain, he walked out. The staff's implicit bias interfered with their ability to provide Mike with the medical care he needed. So, what can healthcare workers do to combat bias and improve the healthcare system for their unhoused neighbors? Simple. Get to know Mike. People experiencing homelessness are neither scary nor dangerous. They are people first and often have a history of trauma that impacts their current health status. Understanding this trauma and its present-day impacts is vital in providing quality care. This approach is called trauma-informed care, and it requires healthcare providers to challenge their internal biases and identify how harmful stereotypes influence their own interactions with their patients. In this way, healthcare providers can tailor their services for people like Mike by considering and addressing underlying trauma in a positive and non-judgmental way, helping Mike to overcome barriers and move closer to permanent housing and stability.